Hey guys, it's John, Brooklyn, and Isaiah back at KC Farms. We are in the kitchen today. We've got a few items to help us with processing this year. Our meat birds are just 1 week old today from Valley Farms Hatchery. Check out the link below for them if you're interested in getting some chickens. We've been getting some items in to help us with our processing, and we're just going to go over some of those today. The first one we have here is a set of nice kitchen shears. That's going to help us. After the chickens have already been butchered, we use these to take off their head before we start to eviscerate. So these are nice and big and should make that job a little bit easier. Next thing we have is a tomato corer. We're going to use this to help get down against those ribs and scrape out the lungs. Last year I just used my hands and my fingers, and most of them were fine, but a couple of them were kind of hard to get down there. So we're going to use these this year and see if that helps at all. We've also got some items over here that Brooklyn's going to explain to us. What's that?
We have a vacuum sealer. We have vacuum sealer bags to put the pieced up chicken in. And we have poultry shrink bags to put the whole chickens in. And you can see right here we have our labels. We can put the weight of the chicken and the day that they were processed.
Yeah. What are we going to use to figure out the weights?
We have a handy dandy scale.
Nice.
And
handy dandy scale, and I believe that reads up to 20 pounds. We're going to use that today to weigh one of the chicks at 1 week old, and we're going to weigh one of our frozen chickens from last year to see just what they weigh after 8 weeks. Isaiah's got the last two things we're going to be using. Isaiah, what are those?
Kill cones.
All right, these are the kill cones, our least favorite part. This is the size we had last year. It was not quite big enough. The chickens were able to flop out sometimes, and we weren't sure what size to get, but we went with these, and those are a little bit too small for our birds at 8 weeks. So we've gone with the gazungo size there, and you can see how much bigger that is. It's going to hold that bird nice and tight. It's not going to be able to flop around inside there. And I'm excited to try those out. Like I said, it's not our favorite part of the processing, but it is the first and most important part to get started. So those will help us immensely as we get ready to start our processing. Okay, we are going to take our scale and we're going to go out and we're going to get one of our chickens at 1 week. And we're gonna get another chicken frozen out of the freezer, and we're just gonna see the two different weights there. I know it's only one chicken, and it's not gonna be the same all across the board, but it'll give us an idea of what they're weighing at 1 week, and then once they're processed, how much they weigh. So let's go out and get a chicken. Okay, like we said, the Cornish cross are 1 week old today, and you can see we put the if you saw the last video, we put the Polish in here because they're starting to get their heads pecked already, and I think they're doing a lot better now in here with the meat birds. 1 week old, we've had no deaths. Pretty excited about that. Brooklyn's been checking for pasty butt pretty much every day or every other day, and so they've been doing very well. We've got the apple cider vinegar in the water, so I think that's been helping them as well. So let's grab one chick, any chick, doesn't matter, sis, if you'll grab one of those. Isaiah's gonna get a frozen chicken out of the freezer, and we're gonna take them in and see what they're weighing at 1 week. Back in the kitchen, we've got the baby chick and our 8 week old Cornish from last year. We didn't have a scale last year, so we'll start out here. See how this thing works. Okay, it's reading pounds right now. I'm sure it's not gonna work. Put that chicken on there, sis, and see if it will read. Yeah, I'm sure it's not a pound yet. 0.196 pounds after a week. Okay, 0.196. All right, grab the chick. All right, Isaiah, put our bird on there so we can still see the numbers. All right, and this particular chicken weighed 7.9 pounds, almost 8 pounds. Last year we got all males from Valley Farms Hatchery, and grab it so it doesn't jump off. And this year we've also got all males. They tend to get bigger, so we went with all males again. So almost 8 pounds, pretty awesome. All right, and we got some poop on the counter. Mama's gonna kill us, but thank goodness for Clorox wipes. All right, guys. So we've got a couple cool items, and now we can see how much they're weighing. We'll weigh them each week to see how much weight they're putting on. Make sure Mama don't see that. We will get that cleaned up quick. All right, guys, thank you for following along. We'll try to update every week to see how much weight they're putting on, and if you haven't already,
make sure you like, subscribe, and check us out on Instagram.
All right, check you on the next video, guys. Isaiah, what do we got over here?
Kill cones.
We've got some new kill cones. This is the size we used last year. We weren't sure what kind to get. I believe this was a medium or large, I'm not sure. But the chickens were so big, they were having a problem getting down in there, and they were able to kick and come out of that size. So we went with the biggest ones they've got this year. Hold it up straight, Isaiah. Put it straight up and down. Turn, turn, turn. You're facing towards me. Turn it. Oh my God.